Hello, we are live. Oh jeez, I'm so tired. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not really feeling it today, but we're here, and PC is giving me a fair bit of grief, I will say. It is trying to force a restart, but I don't want to deal with that. I will do all of that after stream, I think. But here we are, or something, I don't know. Happy Thursday to anyone who is currently lurking, or to VOD viewers, to any and all. Okay. Yep, PC is probably not going to cooperate. I'll just do what I can. I will try to stream for as long as I can. And hopefully the PC doesn't, I don't know, do its thing. Microsoft is... It's like it's permanently in beta. It likes to break everything. I still remember the days of Patch Tuesdays. I think they still do Patch Tuesdays, but sometimes Patch Tuesday falls on a Monday or a Wednesday or a goodness knows what day. So I just don't know. Where the heck is my chat? Last we left off, we were just kind of spelunking around in Stardew. Something nice and cozy, not a whole lot of, like, very low-key. I kind of honestly just want to do Skull Cavern runs for the day. I don't know yet. When I start games, I just jump in and just kind of throw myself at them. This would be kind of a nice, like, Minecraft building day, too. But I haven't Minecrafted in a while, and I don't know if I will. Cool. Alright, Stardew time. Wow. I'm looking forward. Just have to wait for it to load. Okay. God, these lights are so bright. It's so bright. Oh. That's me. That is very relatable. Okay. I like this music so much. But I'm leery of anything music related with YouTube. So we're on the YouTube channel, we're in a predicament. I mean, it's not a predicament, but our situation is, so my husband is a very perfectionist violinist. He's a professional, he's a very high quality violinist. And every single video that he posts of his violin playing gets claimed because it sounds like so-and-so recording. And that's our predicament. We have to fight that and be like, nope, this is us. And the music we're playing is out of copyright. But whatever, that is okay. So anything, just music. Like, I've even heard, like, even if you hum a tune, if it's detectable as something, you get all kinds of, it's just, I don't know, a lot of grief. Let's see. Mildly perturbed today, the spirits. Luck will not be on your side. Cool. This is honestly fine. Okay. Can't believe we've got animal crackers. That's so great. I should sell that. A slammer. What a name. What a name. Okay. Put all this away. What the heck are you out there? There's a gorgeous butterfly out. It's very pretty. More spicy eel. We like spicy eel. I like spicy eel. It's useful to us. The collection of prismatic shards is nice, I will say. Put I absolutely adore the winter soundtrack so much. I guess I should just grab this stupid cola thing. Just drink it, why not? I guess fast for like 20 seconds. Okay. I don't know what I want to do on this in-game day, but I'm not really... What's the word? Not in a hurry. There were, the first year I felt like I was moving so fast to get all the achievements knocked out, and then I did. I knocked them out, and so I'm just allowing myself to go at a very leisurely pace. God, I love this. It's so funny. Okay, I think I got them all. It's when they're on top of each other like that. Just be a little tricky. That bear is adorable. Aw, yeah. Welcome in, Amber. I hope you're doing well. Ah. Okay. They're all stacked on top of each other, so I just, let me make sure that I got them all. I did. Okay, great. When they get, like, all close together like that, it's just sometimes a little tricky to, get them all, so to speak. Okay. Looks like I don't think there's anything ready for me. Let's make sure there's nothing hidden. Alright, there is nothing, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Those are not eggs. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Let me save those for the inevitable Krobus. By the bear, I mean the big one. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, the statue's very cute. Some of the decor... I haven't really done a lot of decor in the game, but there are so many ways to make the space so cute. Like between wallpapers, furnishings, that there's so many ways to cutify the, let's see, okay, I'll keep everything else, and I'll go crack some geodes, I think. But yeah, there's my little bear. I forgot how I got him. It was, I think, something to do with the, donations. That's probably right, the museum, but I don't really remember. Something or other. Okay. There's method to the chaos. You could put him by the mailbox. I'm gonna leave him where he is. I like him in the bedroom. Because I don't want to take up too much of the space out here. Not on decor, anyway. That would be cute, though. Aaron, welcome in. Aaron, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Scared the mailman. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Aaron, I hope your Thursday is off to a D start. I'm so tired today. Okay. I don't even care at this point. I have to when I go back to playing like pure vanilla where I'm not actively trolling anyone, I just have to be really careful about the trash stuff, because I would like to befriend the mayor on my non-Joja chaos runs. All that good stuff. Okay. I have a lot of geodes to process. I'm doing pretty good. Just did a 1.5-hour workout. It's great. Today's Derek's Friday, so we have a long weekend. Saturday, I'm doing my blood. Oh, good luck. I was never eligible to donate blood, mostly because, for a lot of different reasons. But what the big one was, because I was anemic for most of my life. I'm not anemic anymore, but I think if you even have a history of anemia, I don't think you're eligible, like as a safety thing. What? Lots and lots of stone. But I'll sell all of this back and just get my money's worth. I can only donate whole blood because I don't weigh enough. Yeah, yeah. I hear you there. Oh, right, because I was always underweight too. I forgot. Yeah, weight is a thing. Yeah, so I was, I'm in my 30s is when I was, like, finally hit the threshold of normal. But I was always, like, kind of critically underweight. Like a neurotic little anxious kid that when I get really anxious, I lose my appetite. If you're anxious all the time and you have no appetite, like that kind of thing. That was me. But I wish you the best. I hope it goes smoothly. Having an extended weekend's always good. They're always happy when I come in. You're A-. Aw. Yay. Yeah, it's, that kind of thing is... It's very, yeah, I'll sell it, sure. Ooh, why not? And I'm so, like, kind of filthy rich that I don't, like, it's, but I do want to keep making money because I do want, I'd love to have the return scepter. But the return, but I have the, like, totems. So the return scepter, I want to... Everything's leading to the Ginger Island. I got Derek donated 2 summer hours. Always give him a 3-day weekend. That is so nice. That is really so nice. Madaleaf wanted to say hi. Oh, hi, Madaleaf. Good morning to the whole household. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I really do. I always like when my husband gets extra days. They don't happen very often. But... And then because, this is his first year is always what's called the probation year. So even if, like, the main employees get days off, they still make the, they'll still make him, like, go and that kind of thing. Or they'll do, they'll have remote days, but he still has to be in office. But that is all. I don't know. I'm a little low energy this morning. Just very tired. I don't really sleep in these days. I mean, my idea of sleeping in is, like, staying in bed till 7 a.m. And that's a sleep in for me, but I'm just so tired. But I was, before this, I was just, curled up with my caffeine-free, like, herbal tea and a book. Get some black tea with honey. Yeah, I'm off caffeine just temporarily, just because my stress levels have been a little higher. But, I can't wait to have a cup of black tea when things settle down just a little. Because I love black tea. That's my go-to caffeine, like, morning drink, is a tea. Mainly because it just doesn't hit the gut as hard. Like, I love coffee so much. But I have coffee on days where I know I need a lot of energy. So I like them, like, right before a hike. Coffee is just perfect. Ooh. But I also, like, traveling, or if I know I'm in really good spirits, and... But, oh... I have 30 minutes after you wake up, that's when yeah. Yeah. I prefer also the early, I used to be like, no caffeine after 3 p.m. These days I'm, no caffeine after 11 a.m. Just 'cause I really don't want it in my system, like, by nightfall. Like, I want to have worked it up. But the interesting thing is, I've been off caffeine since the weekend. And what I'm absolutely loving... I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna reach it. What I'm absolutely loving about not having any caffeine... What's this? Is that I feel like I've been just generally sleeping a little better. Alright, sell that. My go-to morning drink is an 8.4 ounce Red Bull. Oh, I could not do energy drinks, I will admit. I could not. Oh, you can buy the Slime Charmer ring after you, get it. That's nice. I can drink caffeine all day. Energy drinks calm and mellow me out, but, you know, I've heard that a lot about some, like, ADHD personalities, is that caffeine actually has the effect of just kind of reining in the ADHD. I've heard that from a lot of people. I think I just have too much anxious brain that the, if my, like, adrenaline just system is flared, it just kind of makes the anxiety a little worse. But yeah, I could not, I've never had an energy drink in my life, and, just couldn't. My thyroid is messed up, so my energy's fine. Oh, I hear you there. Yeah, that'll do it. Like, hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism both just mess with the, they mess with the body. I was kind of surprised. So I have a routine doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I did all my blood work. I was surprised they checked very little. Like, the only thing they checked were basically things that had abnormal numbers, and everything else they're just not... I don't know why. I just kind of... It's whatever. But... My last doctor checked every doctor I've had before this one always checked thyroid function. And this doctor just hasn't. And I figure that'll be answered, the reasoning for that will just be answered later, but... Because the thing is, like, thyroid issues are so common. There's so many people with them, and the reason why most doctors check it is as a, oh, if the patient's reporting any unusual symptoms, then let's see what the thyroid's doing, that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm waiting for her to go away so I can check these trash cans. I'll probably check this one. Alright. I can probably check this. I have not talked to villagers in a while, so, let me see where I stand with the non-maxed out. Okay, Evelyn has not gone down, thankfully. Nor has the wizard, nor has Gus. But I do want to, keep that momentum. I think it's if you don't talk to them for over a week. That's when it starts to get a little, Oh, her outfit is so cute. She's got her little, like, wrap. Pooties, good morning. How are you? How are you this morning? I'm very low energy. I'm happy to be streaming, but my energy levels are a little depleted. For no particular reason. I'm, just kind of... besides streaming, just kind of giving myself the day. Oop. I'm low energy too, must be 80. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. It's so hot today too. It's like barely 10. And it's already... My phone is telling me it's 81 degrees outside. So we're in the middle of like this really dumb heat wave, and I don't know. Which is fine. I'm a winter. I like colder weather because I like wearing my fluffy things. But does anybody do you guys use you know when it's like your birthday is in a month? It's 85 Fahrenheit. Oh my god, that's so warm. If the Chihuahuas were with us, they would love that. Or at least the short-haired Chihuahua would love it. But I saw that dog go under it would be 93 out, and she'd still be under blankets. Because that was just the kind of dog she was. So cute, so goofy. Crystal fruit. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, I should check my little, whatever this are out here. Oh, my trees have produced some goodness. Let's see. Yeah, oh, I was babbling about, what do the owl statues do? I don't know. I just really like the owls. So I've got one here. Is there another one that I miss? Every now and then, I think it's kind of an RNG thing. I adore them so much. Supposedly they're rare, but I don't think they're that rare. Mostly because in a lot of my files... Let me just grab a little bit of... Alright, that should be enough for now. Oop, what the heck. Monarch! Monarch, welcome and good morning. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. Let me check the silo to see how it's doing as far as, But I actually, so the whole thing I was going on with the birth month coupons is I actually used a coupon this morning. I've got 3 and I have no idea what they're for. I think it's like a little thing that it's one of those RNG overnight events. Something happens in the middle of the night and then an owl statue will spawn anywhere arbitrarily around the farm wherever there's a clear wherever there's a clear tile. I'm sorry, every time the parrot talks, he's on my head. God, I love that so much. But whenever he talks, it just cracks me up. But yeah, the owl will just spawn. I love them. I love collecting them, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just the most joyful, amusing thing ever. The question is, where am I keeping my crystal fruit? Alright, I will keep... I've got 3 and I have no idea what they're for. Yeah, my body just does not agree with... I mean, it's fine. It is actually really and truly genuinely fine. Aw. Nope, I keep doing that. I meant the powder melon. And these little guys. I'll put the cheese away. Okay, and then I can get some of the, 5. Oh, you know what, let's just... Yay! Look at all that. I was up late last night deploying stuff for work, only for it to not work, so I have to redo it tonight. That is such a pain. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've gotten to the point in my age where I don't want to stay up late if I don't have to. I don't know why, I want to be in bed. And I might, like, you know, watch shows with my husband or read in bed, but I just don't want to be up late. Definitely not for work. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds like a delightfully royal pain. Okay. I put some soup. Oh, I did hear that if you put out milk and cookies, you might get a present. So I just have to figure that out. I'm here, just lurking and working, saying welcome in. Enjoy your lurk, and hopefully work is also enjoyable, too. I hope that's going well. I'm, just a little on the low energy side this morning. Whew, okay. If anyone puts out milk and cookies, I'll definitely get them a present. Aww. Oh, yeah. I could go, I'm not gonna lie, like, I could go for one of those, you know those really soft, but really thick chocolate chip cookies? They're, like, ridiculous. They're like an inch thick. I could go for something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. And I'm not really a super sweet tooth person, but if I were to have a cookie right in this instant, that would be the cookie that I'd want. It's a big, soft, fluffy chocolate chip cookie. Okay. Skull Cavern, let's go. That's... The nice thing about streaming, I will say, is... I was just gonna say, you could be as tired, like, you could be tired, and you can still kind of stream. Ooh. God, my eyes have been burning, like, several times a day. They'll just start burning. It's just allergy stuff. And the bright lights are certainly not helping. The cookies need to be gluten-free and the milk needs to be lactose-free, but yes, I'd eat them. Aw, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, I'll just speed run my daily taking care of all the things, but I want to get to the, God, the Josex thing really gets to me. Every time. It's so funny. Fido, welcome in! Fido, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're well. I've worked second for over 20 years, so I normally go to sleep around 3 a.m. and get up around 11 or 11:30. Yeah, that's fair enough. We all vibe on like different schedules. I used to be a night owl mostly because being a musician kind of makes you that way, or like an actively performing musician, I should say. Because your like gigs are, you know, inevitably at nighttime, or they'll end really, really late. I mean, there was a time when I finished a gig, it was, multi-movement symphony, very lengthy, and it had an intermission, that kind of thing, and I was out at 1 a.m. That's when it all, like, everything just wrapped up. That kind of thing. That was fantastic, but I used to be more, you know, life of the, like, everything happened afternoons, evenings. But at my age right now, I've become, if anything, like more of a morning person. And not just a morning person, but a very early bird. So I get up really early for the gym, that kind of thing. Dart, welcome in. How are you today? But yeah, I used to be an afternoon, like a sleep-in, that kind of thing. But, like, the pandemic has meant that a lot of, like, performance has kind of, dwindled. I'm not performing as much. Moving around a lot has meant that I just have, not fewer opportunities, but I'm not really actively auditioning for multiple gigs, just, and where I live right now, there really isn't a whole lot of anything going on. So I'm not seeking it out either. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm okay with taking a deserved nap after some late night gaming. Yay! I remember the late night gaming. That was a wild good time. Okay. Alright, I am going to go to... actually, let's just take the desert totem. Where are my... I want these. I'll take these for the full health and then mini health. Let me just make sure that I have everything. Do I have everything I want? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't think I'm missing something. Well deserved after your hard work. Aww. Gaming is a good time. It is a good time. Whew, I am so tongue-tied. Okay, do I have pumpkin soup? No, I don't. I used it. Algae soup salad. Okay, I'll just take 2 of these. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't matter where it goes. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna warp to the desert right now. That way we can get in super early. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be too much. But I like to check for cactus fruit. Alright. This is probably the earliest Skull Cavern I've ever done, so I am kind of excited. bad short. Oh, it is really cute. The little flower. I just hydrate a little. Alright, it's time to get lucky. Alright. Today is like a top luck day, so that's... Oh, I love the parrot so much. I like the fairy, too, I will say. The fairy is so good for... Honestly, I think it would be great for the volcano. You bake? Aw. Yes. I baked some more, cinnamon rolls. But admittedly, I have not been eating. I ate a few. Like, I baked them on Sunday, but I have not really been eating them. See if they'll give me loot. He is not, and that's fine. Anyone that bakes is Aww. I don't do as much baking as I'd like to, admittedly. I'd love to bake, oh, there we go. I'd like to do more baking. I'd like to bake, like, bread and... I do a lot of, like, cooking, like, savory cooking. I made a turkey roast yesterday that was really joyful. I like, God, I don't know, I love cooking meats. I might be one of the few that don't like cinnamon rolls due to the sugar on top. Oh, yeah, I don't like overly sugary baked goods. A little bit of sweetness is fine, but if it's like too sugary, it's, Jesus, came out of nowhere. There we go. I've not been really using the bombs as much, just because, with the napalm ring, this actually would be a really good spot for one, however. Wow. That is a lot of good stuff. Oh, I don't need powder melon seeds. Let's actually pause. Been wanting to do brownies for myself, but lazy. I just want a nap. Aw, no, I get that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I did, because I have to. Because that's what adulting is you have to get out of bed when you don't want to, and that's okay. But I just, honestly, what I wanted to do this morning was to just stay in bed and read. That's what I wanted to do. But it's okay. I'm here, I'm streaming. What's the best part of a brownie and why is it the edge? Aww. I'm gonna bake a cake when I get a chance. Yay! It's a recipe that's on YouTube. It's a root beer float cake. You can mix 12-ounce can of root beer and a chocolate cake mix and bake. Serve with vanilla ice. That sounds really fun. That is a very joyful cake. I don't drink soda these days, but my favorite sodas were always like root beer and cream soda. Those were the sodas that I really liked. I have seen like a low sugar cream soda. I haven't tried it, but I don't know. Sugary drinks, I admit, I cannot do. Enjoy cooking. I think soups are your... Oh, soup. That's great. Soups are underrated. I love a good soup. All corners for you. Aw. Yeah, it's like brisket. Like, you want the outer, like, the edge pieces. Because that's where all the, like... For a brisket, that's where, like, all the flavor is. If that makes sense. It's just a lot of magic happens. Burnt ends are Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I always get very, like, I cringe a little when, inexperienced people who cook, or like, oh no, I burnt it because something is slightly blackened. They think it's burnt, and then they throw the whole thing out. I'm like, you just threw out perfectly edible food, and that burnt part is probably, like, delicious as all hell. I grew up in a household where, like, my dad used to get very anxious about burning. And I would insist, I promise you, like, this is not burnt. It's just a little, like, charred. It's blackened. But, I don't know. My dad's a good cook, but I also just think of, like, friends, like in grad school when people were learning to cook, and they'd be like, oh no, I burnt it. And I'd have to sit there and plead with them not to throw out perfectly good food that just happens to be a little charred. I've burnt the crust on my grilled chicken before, but if you eat it right away, it's still... Yeah. My thing is that I will actively... God, this is gonna sound wrong. I like to do what I call fake grilling, which means kind of, cooking on medium-high or high heat, depending, on the stove top. And then getting, like, a char-grilled vegetables, like, I want a little bit of black, just a little bit of blackening, because it is so good. It has, like, the grilled taste. And, if you're not, like, actively, like, burning your food, like, really actually burning your food, it actually tastes pretty good. So, I actually seek that out. That is an aim. So it's just one of those things that it always gives me a chuckle, but it's like... when people throw away, like, oh no, there's a little bit of black on this broccoli, it's not good anymore. That makes me a little sad. Aha. Payout. But, wow, this floor is not really giving. Oh, God, there's a ladder up here. My mom doesn't like me eating chicken or turkey skin, but they are delicious, plus you get the tender meat after if well marinated. Yeah, when I was a kid, I always loved the skins, and it used to freak my parents out. Sometimes I jokingly think it's like, oh, I ate, like, really fatty, like, red meat and the skins and all this stuff. I jokingly am like, oh, no wonder I have, like, a cholesterol thing, but... no, it's a lot of the flavor is up there. This may be a hot take, but I don't like boiled hot dogs. Grilled are the way to go. Boiled hot dogs are disgusting. I'm not a hot dog person, I admit, but if you're going to have hot dogs, yeah, grilling is gonna be the way to go. I also just haven't eaten hot dogs in a while. Wow, life elixirs. Cool. We got a treasure room and everything. Alright, let's go. Ooh, topaz. I may have to haul out inventory. Boiled hot dogs, yeah. I do like the memes about all the things you can do with hot dog water. Like, people will talk about, like, repurposing hot dog water and making tea in it, or just... But I have seen, like, weird, unhinged cooking hacks where it's like, boil your pasta in hot dog water, and, like, that just sounds really nasty. And really funny, but, like, oh my god. I really hope people aren't... I mean, I guess I could see it, like, but... Hot dog water is just... The principle is like, it just sounds like one of the most unappetizing things. All the music's gotten all derpy and energetic. It's a hole. You fell 4 levels. Wow. Let's eat. I saw an actual food, that I think you might have heard of with your acquired mean taste for food. Do you know about crab ice cream? What the hell is crab ice cream? That sounds very memeable. That sounds, like, disturbing and hilarious. And now I want to know everything about it. Alright, cool. I probably honestly should be using more bombs because my energy is not super great. I don't know what it is, but what? Oh, it's in all honesty, sometimes the more unflattering it sounds, the better. I'm just getting away from the mummy. Perfect. I'm gonna eat number 2. I like a good corn dog, I will say. Speaking of hot dogs. Wow, another treasure room. Ooh, thank you. How generous. Aw. Sometimes the game is so giving. Sora News 24. What is this? Oh. Wow. Kani Aisu. Oh my god. It actually is crab ice cream. You know, it's gonna sound really unhinged. That could actually be really good. I don't know though. I see it and I'm just a little bit like, what the hell? But that could actually be kind of good, maybe. Hey. That's me. That's my current energy. Ooh, I want the jade. I really want the jade. Alright. Let's get out of this floor. Is it real crab or imitation crab? Ooh, Booty's asking the right questions. I admit I like both, but nothing beats real crab. Like, imitation crab serves its purpose, but it's not the same. Real, it's from Japan. Like, the imitation is good, but it's just not the same as the real deal. I love crab, though. I am very much a crab person. Oh, look at all this. Wow, it's a very ore-happy floor. Like their seafood. They like their seafood, and I don't think they will go imitation. That is valid. I get it. Oh, the napalm ring is awesome. Nice. So much spicy eel. That's what we like. Lots of spicy eel. Any barbecues this summer? Oh, yay. Now Dart's asking all the right questions. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to do like some outdoor barbecue grilling. When we own a house, I would love to have like a grill. Ooh. 7 levels. Alright, let's heal. Nice. Good stuff. Right now I'm just honestly using the bombs because I have them and because I can. Okay. Let's see how my inventory's doing pretty good. How do I have rabbit's feet? Interesting. I'll take it. Whew. There is nothing like a good barbecue, I will say. I could honestly go for barbecue. But barbecue is a favorite. Like I am a barbecue person through and through. 8 levels. Ouch. Nice. Time waster. Cool. Oh my god, why these floors? I hate the mummy floors so much. Here. Too many mummies. Too many mummies. Alright, get me out of here. Oh my god, are we for real? Are we really serious? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Hey buddy. You're gonna go splat, and I'm going to do this. Pretend it's here. I just moved my charcoal grill out, and I'm gonna clean it this weekend. So yay! Aw, that's exciting. That is absolutely joyful. Oh, I feel destructive. No holes, no ladders. What the heck? Oh, there's one up there. Okay, that's nice at least. Pretend it's here. I think I'm gonna do a dry rub with ribs for my first grill out. I've never actually grilled ribs before. Oh, hell yes. If you slash through the little iridium things, you can determine whether or not they're actually gonna come alive. Oh god, they deal so much damage. Alright. I need to heal so badly. The best thing about summer is the sky at night and cookouts. Aww. That sounds about right, in all honesty. I miss being able to swim. Shit. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, oh my goodness. A golden mystery box. I have never seen that before. Alright, we need to massively heal, so let's eat this. Okay. You know, I have not had ribs in a while. I used to buy, like, a small little rack of ribs and then just cook them for myself. My husband, his favorite red meat is, like, burgers. And every now and then he'll enjoy some steak, but it has to be, like, sirloin. Like, he's not, like, a ribeye person. And he's not like, apart from burgers, he doesn't like super fatty red meat. Like, it actually makes him feel a little squeamish. Or sick, sorry. It's just, I think it's just too intense for him. Which, jeez. Oh, my inventory's full, so I can't get the earth crystal. I'm just going to the beach. There are now tourists everywhere. Not that I hate them, but sometimes a few people at the beach is a vibe. Overcrowded places are not my thing. I hate crowds. My favorite beaches in recent are like nature preserves where there's just nobody around. It's literally you and whatever wildlife is joining you. That's my thing. But I used to go to the beach a lot when I was younger. Like being in when I like living in Florida, you just kind of, it's inevitable if you're on the coast in some capacity, or you're within an hour from the coast. Like the beach is the thing to do. Oh, look at that. Let's grab at least this. Let's see how far this will take us. Nice. Floor 79. That's pretty amazing. Oh, look at the time. Oh, geez, it is getting late. Good Skull Cavern day, if I do say so myself. I think I'll, Alright, floor 80. Iridium bar, yes please. Oh, I have sap. I didn't even notice I had sap. Alright, well. Let's just head back. 81 floors, that's pretty snazzy. Alright. Oh, shoot. Going the wrong way. Let me see if I have time to just quickly sell some stuff. But otherwise I'm going to get straight to bed. Sell the aquamarine. Sell the diamonds. My parrot is being adorable. Ooh, let's sell the topaz and the ruby. Amethyst. I'll sell the rabbit's feet. And then I want to keep everything else. So let's just head to bed. Hope nothing is in my way. Alright, that was a fantastic little run. During the night, Clint gave birth to a baby pig. Oh, hang on. Who wanted an animal? Okay, we said, Rakukavari wanted a sheep named Jeepa. And we have a goat to name Bailey. Okay, so no pigs. Anybody want to name the pig? Freppa. What would you like to name our pig? I just... Huh. Okay, well, Napoleon from Animal Farm? Okay. Wait. That seems like a noble name. Alright, we've got a Napoleon now. A little baby pig named Napoleon. Good haul. Very good haul. Wow. Wait, I don't care about the weather. I just want the, it's an extra luck day. Okay. Crab cakes. Life elixir. Alright, I've got a lot of good healing items, which is awesome. Trying to aim. Guys, I will be right back. I just need to use the restroom. Give me one moment. Alright, guys. Let's see. Thank you all so much for waiting. I had a lot of little things to organize. Let me see. Okay, mostly mining. Good old things to... Right, wait. He's not supposed to go here. This also, I keep thinking it's like a bowl of soup. The Thunder Egg just sounded like something that could be useful for crafting. That's why I have it. But I don't know what it is. Oh boy. Okay. Got a lot of little things. Wow. Oh boy. This feels like it all happened so fast. Oh, I still can't get over the fact that this is technically the nursery. It's just a, I don't know, beer room. Okay. But this is fine. It's honestly fine with me. I can probably make more. Oh, there are all these little guys over here that need filling. But we could probably make like a row of kegs going this way. Ooh, let's do it. Why not, right? Yep. Okay. Okay. Stick these over here as the... Train is passing through Stardew Valley. That's okay. A little bullhead, that's cute. There's our baby. Napoleon's still a little clumsy from being born. He's curious about the new world. Alright, cool. Pigs are good. Yay! Things to sell. Alright, I'm halfway down, so I need to do something with the hay situation. Hello, habitual happy Marvin, welcome in. Marvin, how are you? Happy Thursday. Alright. Got a lot of ancient fruit. Got an army of ancient fruit. gonna be a big payout day. Pretty good. Feeling better about taking the seismic PE test next Tuesday. Oh my goodness, good luck. Good luck. That's exciting and probably very nerve-wracking. But I hope that goes well. This feels like the time to pass. Yeah, that's a good attitude. That is a very good attitude. Yeah, I hope that goes well. I got a seismic P right here. Lux. Good morning, Lux. Welcome in. How are you? Ooh, there's all, look at all this stuff. Steal her sign. She's not here. She doesn't care. Peek and move Earth with the right conditions. You know, you're not wrong. Oh my goodness. We're cozy, we're wholesome. Super, super wholesome. A red mullet in the trash. Well, people are like storing all kinds of stuff in their trash. Smallville Clark having sex shook the whole country. Did it now? I want to see what this golden mystery box thing is. Oh, hell yes, we need that. County, gotcha. Classical music? Oh, yay, let's do that. Let me think. I've got something. Let me, okay, so the game paused. I'm gonna just look this up on my phone really quickly. Make sure this is muted. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. Dart, I'm going to recommend to you the Wagner, the Prelude to Tristan and Isolde. It's the Vorspiel. And, ooh, let's do the Vorspiel and the Liebestod, because it's so beautiful. So, I'm going to, let me just pop this up so I can get a link for you. No, I don't, God, I don't want this. YouTube, did you guys see that YouTube is doing, direct messaging now? And all I could think is, oh dear God, can we not? Can we please not? Wow. My Twitch, guys, is recommending me, like myself. It's recommending me to myself, like, hey, you should watch this streamer. Shoot, no, I don't want to stream. I just want my chat. Stream manager. Okay, this was a... Alright, famous! So famous. I don't know why it's recommending me. Why the hell would I want to watch myself? I'm just kidding. This is the Peace Start. I've performed it so many times in my like string playing. And I performed it on violin and viola and cello. It's like one of the pieces that I've actually gotten to play like multiple parts in, just in different times in my orchestra life. I recommend it. Okay. I guess I'll leave this chat on the back burner if I want to paste other things. Okay, what were we doing? Yay! Yeah, I look forward to it. Wagner is fun. Wagner is considered to be the father of the modern film score. And a lot of film composers have learned a lot and taken a lot out of the Wagnerian textbook. He wasn't a good person. In fact, the guy was he had issues. Will you ever play live? Maybe. Probably not on a string instrument anytime soon. But possibly piano. Like, my Brahms is all done. It's performance ready. And I have not performed a solo, like a concert piece, like a big concert piece. And I don't count like performing like the recitals for my students. I mean, it counts, but it's not the same as like, you know, you're getting a doctorate in piano and you have like your doctoral recital, or you're performing for a jury, that kind of thing. Or like you're performing at like some grand, the concert hall, that kind of thing. But maybe, but maybe, because I do miss it objectively, and I don't know, I think it could be fun. I think it could be something that... Thunder Egg. You should do a duet with her if you still play cello or violin. I believe Lex is a violist. Booties, what's a tarot card? Hell yes. I'm crap now. My chronic shoulder issues. Like, I do sometimes, it's like the nostalgia and a little bit of sadness. Like, I'll watch, or I'll see old photos of me, like, from orchestra days, like, holding my violin, and then feel a little sad, like, I used to. Well, if you make the violin and the cello have a baby, they get Lex's instrument. Lex is the, Booties, I really want to draw you a fairy card. I don't know why. I just really want to draw you a fairy card. I need a couple months of practice. Yeah, the string instruments are not easy, guys. Lex is the kid. Lex is the unholy child of the violin and the cello. But the viola, true story, it's a beautiful instrument. It is a wonderful instrument. Just don't tell my husband I said that. I mean, I'm kidding, kind of, but he is such a violinist. He thinks the cello, like, sometimes I'm practicing cello, and I'll hear giggling, like, from upstairs, and I'm just like, what the hell is funny? And he's like, your instrument sounds like a cow, and he's not mocking, like, he likes my playing, like, he thinks I sound good on the cello, but he's just like, it's the instrument, it sounds like a cow. Alright, Booties, I have one hell of a snazzy and kind of, are you ready for this sexiness? Booties, this is your card. This is the sun. The sun is like one of the most joyful cards in the tarot, but I just need to zoom in on this. I can. It's not TOS. It's this shirtless, completely ripped, full ab, six-pack, blonde fairy with snazzy rings, and he's riding a unicorn amid, I think those are sunflowers. I don't know why this feels very Booties flavored. That's you for, yeah, I think so. I think so. And your message is plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. The sun is a very hopeful, joyful, optimistic card. It's tough to learn. It's very delicate. If I got dreams of being Yo-Yo Ma, the first time I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Tough to learn, and making it good sounds weird. Zero chance. Too soft sounds bad. Too hard sounds bad. That's just Elliot. It does look like Elliot. Very much blonder. Wrong angle. Sounds bad. Yeah. Well, it's a delicate balance, and it's musculature. If you're not actively practicing the bow arm, much as the intonation on the left hand, but the bow arm is one of the first things that just gets lost if you're out of shape. And so practicing with slow, open strings, just open strings, and really concentrate on even tone from frog to tip, and then from tip to frog. That's all. It's very easy, but people get bored out of it. But it's always, you start there, get the sound consistent, and then slowly start to add in simple exercises. Because what you want is to achieve a good sound and then start working on the repertoire. One of the reasons I didn't want to learn violin, viola, but I think I would like cello. The cello, I don't want to say it's easier, because it's not that it necessarily is, but gravity is working in your favor. Like on cello, gravity helps kind of pull the bow, and you kind of have that on violin, but it's not quite the same. Like you're kind of working against gravity, because you don't want a too heavy, like if Lex does have a point, like if you are too weighted, for the viola it works a little better, and it depends on the size of the viola and the aperture, like it depends on so much. But on the violin, if you are too heavy, it sounds not good. It's harsh. It's a harsh sound, and sometimes you need that harsh sound. But for good melodious playing, it's just not, you don't want that. You want a gentler sound. Cello's more forgiving on fingering because it takes more strength. It can be harder for a really petite person. If you're not using the right size cello, that can be a tendinitis city. kind of thing. But I have found that the cello, I don't know. I was also a cello, believe it or not, I was a cello performance major for a while. So it's easier to not overdo it. Yeah. Yeah. Violin, if you're too tense, it immediately affects your sound and your intonation. I was probably too strong for viola. Maybe. A lot of... Back in the day, if you had, like, children who were above average in size, of any capacity, they always put them on either cello or double bass. Often on double bass. I had to hold back... Yeah, the feather fingering, thing. Is the... But it taught me control, which ended up helping. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh, hey, yay, the squid thing. Is that happening now? Oh my god, is that happening now? Yes, it is. Oh, we should do Squid Fest. Yeah, I'm gonna go catch some squids. Because finger pressure and pitching is extremely important. I'm not going to learn any instruments as of now. I retired from playing music now, even if it still has a place in my heart. I miss it, but I don't have a will to practice and compose. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the thing is, if you're not doing it professionally, it just becomes a on your terms kind of thing. Alright, let's catch some squid. I totally forgot about this thing. Okay. That's not a squid. My bird is on my head, and I love that so much. This is goals, guys. This is goals. I bet this is a squid. Hey, doofus. You dumbass. Gibby. Stay hooked. No. God dang it. This is stupid. I want a catch the fish right away. There it is. There's our first squid. Wow. So great. The burb jumps when you hit max. Aw, would you ever get parakeets in your forever home? Maybe. Maybe. Only if my husband is fully on board. Because if he's not, I wouldn't want that on him. Or on the bird. But quite potentially. Cockatiels would be my... Because I have experience with cockatiels. I have experience with parakeets, too. It's just I spent extended periods of time around cockatiels, and I just think they're the, I just think they are so joyful. They're so smart. Their behavior is extreme. It's all derp, but they are very smart birds. They're very curious. Oh, I want to get the max... I want to get my bird to jump now. I became such a know-it... Oh, hang on. I'm catching a fish. Let's see. I became such a know-it-all snob when normies say they understand baseball. Cockatiels like to learn whatever song. Yes, they do. They do. Oh, really, what is the finger pressure required for a cut fastball? Which pitch requires pronation? Aw. I like a good fork ball. Ooh, we can get this chest. Let's now get the fish before we lose it all. Was it worth it? Great pitch! Hello, tough to master. When someone mentions baseball, the Lex comes out in all seriousness with a deep voice. Oh, really? Let me teach you a lesson or two. When you have a split finger fastball, just a few adjustments to get to the fork ball. Not everyone could do it because of the extreme finger separation required. In that regard, I could see how string playing could help you with the... This is a squid. This is a squid. But yeah, I know my expertise lie in music and not so much in sports. My sports is just, oh my god. Guys, I watched the VOD, I watched Aura's VOD from the day after the Nintendo Direct. I'm not finished watching that opening where he was, like, talking about the Direct. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite entertaining. I feel it, though. But I've been, watching that. What about water sports? Oh, I love anything related to the water, to be honest. I want to be able to swim again. Like, that is something I miss. Like, my goal cardio, I'm not gonna lie, would be, laps. Like, doing laps. Let's see. And a splitter already splits your fingers a lot. He was so mad. Lay plastic down beforehand. Easy cleanup. Roll out the tarp. Swimming is good for the back. Yeah, it's good for everything. It is so good for everything. It's better for you. Like, running is pretty good, but it's, like, better for you in the long term than something like running. Running can really do a number on your joints. I used to treadmill, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to stop. One, just because of, like, ankle injuries. I have a form of benign hypermobility, which means that treadmilling it goes straight to my joints, and I was developing... I actually think that some of my chronic injuries are because of my years of treadmilling. So instead I cycle. So I do, I alternate between, what do you call it? Oh no, my things are gone. My lures. They get in the boat. Fish. My lures and jigs are gone. But, I do a combination of recumbent cycling, stationary recumbent cycling, and the elliptical, because it's a little gentler, it's not as harsh. Swimming works out all the muscles without the strain on repetitive impact. Yeah, it does, and it's good, it's great cardio. It is such good cardio, like that would be a dream of mine, is just to be able to just do laps. My best friend since high school is he was actually a junior Olympian, so, like, phenomenal swimmer, like, record-setting. And he would get up 4 a.m. and do his stretches, and he would swim laps for 2 hours straight. Most days of the week. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Streamer's not falling asleep, guys. I'm just really, like, just a little low energy. Oh dear god, just catch. I have the highest level fishing rod. I am a master fisher. This should not be taking this long. I get why people don't like the fishing minigame. I mean, I like it, but Jesus. It's a little bit of pain. The shades are pushed up. What was the tea for today? It was an herbal tea. I've been off caffeine since Saturday. Just while I manage increased anxiety, increased stress levels. So I'm just managing that by cutting caffeine for now. But today I had an herbal blend. It was it was one of those hipstery herbal coffee substitutes that uses mushroom, like, adaptogens, which I find I really like, and then a blend of nuts and seeds, if that makes sense. Like chicory, it's got almond, it had roasted almonds, so it was really nice and flavorful, and carob, dates. I can't remember off the top of my head what the spice is in it. The shade, today is a no-carb day for me, well, no starch. That sounds good. Yeah. That sounds good. It's good that you're clarifying that you mean starches rather than all carbs, because, carbs are good. They can be. The right kinds of carbs are good. Just have you tried doing pot friendural? On accident, yeah. Sometimes I sleep in the pot friendural position. But I feel like we're permanently pot friending with sometimes the gameplay. Stardew, I'm a little more, whatever. Liar! No, true facts. Alright. This might be a squid. I'm not gonna go for the chest because this guy is a little flighty. Yeah, that's not a squid. It's an albacore. Wow. I've got 4 squids, so that's kind of cool. This might be a squid. Actually, I bet it's a tuna. I bet this little guy is a tuna. Or another... I mean, albacore is a kind of tuna. Yep. Can you promise me something? I don't know. What do you want me to promise? I see Marvin's message. I will read it after I catch a fish. Aha! What is, if you fall asleep near people you thought you could trust, you wake up in no body hair position. It's funny until you realize how long it takes to grow eyebrows back. Oh, jeez. That's really scummy. Any good movies to watch or series? Been a while, I didn't watch any. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since I've watched stuff, because I've been doing a lot of, like, reading. Like, evening wind down has been just mostly reading. Freeman is very cozy, I will say. But I know that's not a new thing for you, because you were the one who recommended it to me. When your husband texts you next, unless it's actually important, can you reply with, "Have you tried shitting your pants?" Then 1 minute later, if he replies, be like, "LOL, wrong combo, sorry." You know, I don't even have to wait for him to reply. I could just, do you want me to just text him that out of the blue? Because he may not text. Like, he's been super he's very hyper-focused, because he's writing a book right now. So, I could just text him, hang on. What is it? Have you tried shitting your pants? Have you tried shitting your pants? Okay, then, like 1 minute later, or if he replies, "LOL, wrong combo, sorry." No, it has to be a reply. Well, it's too late. I just sent him, "Have you tried shitting your pants?" Okay, I don't know that he's gonna reply, because I did text him in the morning and I haven't heard back. He just replied, guys. He says, yeah. Wait, how do I respond? Okay, help me out, Lex. How? You such adorable. He just says, yeah. So how do I respond? I don't know. Okay, he says, yeah, and now he just said highly recommend. Oh, okay. You win this round. Okay, so he says he highly recommends it, so Lex, I think you need to shit your pants. Okay, well that... Oh my god. Oh dear god. I just can only imagine he's in his office, he's hard at work, and then just, he married me, and then this is what happens. And then I have a chat that we're all mutually enabling the degenerate chaos to happen. That went about as well as I could have hoped. I went better, like... Um, at, at least if it's pants, you can hide it and pretend you don't smell anything if someone asks. If it's shorts, you kind of gotta wear it until you find a decent change. Wait, I have questions, Marvin. How are pants more hideable? Oh. Okay, you guys just missed the hawk getting dive bombed by a cardinal right outside my window. They just both flew by. Poo leg. Oh, poo leg? Yeah, that's a shame. Oh, wait, we're getting another reply. Okay, my husband wants to know what he wins. He says, what do I win? Lex, you gotta help me out here. What do we win? Okay. The rounds. You win the round to shit your pants. Like. Now I kind of wonder if he's like tuned in and is figuring out what the hell is going on. Solid Sun, if you're here, hi. Hang on, now I'm gonna... he probably wouldn't tune in on Twitch, I will say. Yeah, he's probably... Here, I'm gonna... There. He fires up the stream. He probably won't. I don't know, though. I don't know, but I don't think he'd, I think he'd be more likely to fire up on the YouTube side than the Twitch side, but I actually have no idea. You know, he's gonna come home and he's gonna be like, so what was that all about? Well, he married it. He's the one, he proposed with a nice, pretty ring, and he willingly married it, and this is his life now, so... This is fine. This is also, like, when you don't have, like, kids. I'm not against kids, by the way, at all. It's just when you don't have kids, you kind of, like... You take turns in your relationship being... the kid. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I like to think he had a good laugh at all the... Oh, definitely, definitely. He would not have responded with, yeah, highly recommend if he were not, like... I think he probably sensed that someone in chat set me up to it, and I was all ready to go for it, because, that's just what I do. So odds are he probably, without even being here, he probably knew full well that what was happening. Sonar bobber. Oh, that could be useful, guys, because while we're doing this... Oh, he's just responded. Hang on, let's see. Damn, how did she know? Better be honest. Okay. Okay, so Lex, he knows it's you. He says, tell Lex I'm gonna shit your pants as my reward. So, sorry. He definitely watched. I don't know. I have no idea. Because he's not saying anything in chat. He's not saying anything. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. My abs hurt. It is kind of the perfect reply. I love him. Okay, Lex, I'm gonna just tell him that. It says, force ad break, force ad break. No, I'm not messing with ads, guy. We're mature here. I don't even care. Come the end of this month, so I'm a June Cancer. By the end of this month, I will be 2 years shy of my 40th birthday, and I feel like the older I get, the dumber that I get, and the more, like, entertained by, like, just the most unhinged. I love it. I'm here for it. Shitting someone's pants is such an amazing threat. It really is. I did not see that coming, to be honest. I did not think he was gonna reply. Oh, what the hell is even happening anymore? It's so beautiful. Okay, let's try this new bobber. I'm not even, like, my brain is not on Stardew at this point. Okay. This is great, because it means we don't have to waste our time. We can just focus on getting the squid. Aha! Hey, get back here. Get back here. There we go. Like, what if someone tries to start a fight and instead of threatening to beat them up or kill them, you say you're gonna shit their pants? That would be a way to, like... Ooh, I will get, that's one way to de-escalate. Just weird them out so hard. I feel like almost anyone would just run away. Yeah, because it's unhinged. Yeah, leave it to my husband to find the, See, it's so funny. So my husband is not active on, like, social... He's not active on Discord. He's not active on Twitch. He watches Twitch, but he's not active. And he produces content on YouTube, and he'll respond to comments. He will do that. But he is very... Like, he's admitted that he's very shy about connecting in social circles. He's not comfortable with streaming live. And yet, I feel like he has the personality for it. Like... If I brought him on CoCom, and I hope to at some point this month, I think he'd be the life of the party. Everyone would be like, to hell with Crystalios, we want the sun show, the Solid Sun show. And I'd be rooting for it. But it's just... He's definitely an aura chatter. Yeah, he would be, and I kind of love that. That or, like, I have Aura playing so frequently when he's around that he's just kind of gotten used to the energy. And I do frequently show him more unhinged things that get posted in the Discord. Mostly, like, the Birdo stuff. Some of them, like, HK Sus channel every now and then I will share with him. Because it's just funny as hell to me, and I don't know. Apparently I have the sense of humor of a prepubescent, like, kid. But, wow, we got a lot, more than I thought we'd get, considering how late we Wow. Oh, I want all of this. Hang on, alright, we gotta trash some stuff. No, what the heck? Okay, I want this. Alright, we got it all. I'm sure if he was in Aura's stream, he will post the most craziest TTS in chat, and chat will either go... Yeah, he could be like a brilliant... Well, true facts. He has asked me... stuff that I won't share. He has been like, oh, I want you to ask the bald man. Like, I want you to TTS the bald man, and he'll say a message just, like, completely unhinged. And I'm like, I don't know that I'm comfortable doing that on my account. that kind of level. Or if he sees that, like, Baldman's live and I'm, like, chatting in Baldman's, like, if he passes by and I'm, like, I've typed something, he'll be like, oh, you should ask the chat, and then he'll say something. I can't think of anything off the top of my head for whatever reason, but he'll just say something entirely and joyfully unhinged. I know I could smoke these for a pretty penny, but I'm kind of also... The art of crabbing crab pots has a chance to yield double. Okay. 1, 2, 3... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This could be good, right? Dish of the Sea. Alright, Alright, I gotta get to sleep. In-game sleep, that is. I think I'm gonna go back and just fish it, so do some more, Alright. I think he's gone back to work, which is completely fair. Although, I love that I have the dynamic with you guys, that you guys will tell me to message my husband something. I'll do it, and then get an equally as unhinged, if not more unhinged, reply from him. Like, I'm kinda, like, here for that, I'm not gonna lie. That is just too funny. Your mango tree wasn't able to grow last night? For a moment I was like, what mango tree? It's like, oh, it's on Ginger Island. I actually didn't realize. Wait, I had a mango tree? Why didn't I plant that in the... My mango tree always grows. Dang. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. My mango tree is giving out mangoes. I think I will hear bats sooner than usual. That sounds awesome. Assuming you're a bat person. I know some people don't like having bats around. I love bats, I will admit. They're, really good pest control. Where I live, they eat, in addition, like, fruit bats, a lot of the bats will also eat insects, including mosquitoes. Oh, I am. My dog hates them. Oh. Aw. Well... I hope your dog can understand how magical and necessary bats are. Excuse me, guys. Ooh, I've got seaweed still, so let's put the seaweed away. Have anything else that I can put in the fridge? I do not. The dish of the sea, I think I'm gonna hold on to and consume. Yeah, it's +3 fishing, so I think I might want to keep that. God, my house looks gloriously stupid, and I kind of love it. Coffee. So much coffee. Oh, I may as well read this, right? I don't have crab pots yet. Maybe I could set them up. I should probably set up some crab pots. Nice. Alright, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, smoked albacore. God, a good smoked fish would be really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, let's put the wine away so I don't accidentally do anything with it. So we're, playing the long game here. sound is very unflattering. Alright, let's chicken coop it up. Oh dear God, wow. So much ancient fruit. This is amazing. This is how it's done. Alrighty. Did your sister watch the Kingdom Hearts? She did, yeah. She did. She was a little, leery of it. It's interesting, the ball band said a lot of things that even she was feeling, so that was fascinating to me, as the weird combination of trying to be cartoonish but also trying to be, like, realistic. She found off-putting, especially because Kingdom Hearts is a whimsical, it's kind of a cartoonish game, in a way. So she was very, like, what the hell are they doing? That kind of thing. I don't want to cut down all of this, but the thing is we do need, I'm trying to hold off going to Marnie's as much as possible, but as it cannot be helped, can it? Alright, let's see how the silo's doing. 159 out of 240. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, I think they're setting their new story in Tokyo from what I've heard and read, but I never got the lore of this franchise. I don't really understand Kingdom Hearts, which is okay. Oh, you know what? Because, oh, actually, no, we'll just... Your farm seems like a great place to raise chickens. Aw. let's go. We've got this. We've got the squid. I don't know why. I like fishing all the way over here. I love this so much because now I could just concentrate on only the squid. It saves me more time and I'll probably end up with more as a result. My bird is like, aw. Yeah, I don't care. I just want squid. Ah. Sure, I'll just catch this. I'm almost done. Whatever. I only want squid though, so I'm gonna just... I have to get used to this. It's like, oh, a new thing to look at. The bird's so cute. I love it. Squidward, where are you? Ooh, I want this because they pay really well. Yeah, let's keep this guy. But yeah, if it's just a little, like, sardine herring thing, I'm not gonna bother. Ooh, can I? Close. That's okay, though. We got the squid. Yeah, already doing a whole lot better because I can cancel out of non-squid catches. Every now and then we'll watch SpongeBob, like before going to bed. Like just an episode. Oh, this is a tuna. Maybe I want this. Maybe I want to keep this thing. Definitely want this guy.
Did I jump scare you?
Alex, welcome in! You've sure missed the chaos. The older episodes are still fun, new ones are acid trips. Yeah, the acid trip flavor is very wild. Alex, welcome in. I hope you're doing well this morning. Lex told me to text my husband, have you tried shitting your pants? And then I did. And then my husband was very unhit, like gave the best like, 10 out of 10 reply ever. It was kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that might have actually, all of that may have actually made my morning. But it was very funny. Pet the chatter! Oh, I love that we have that emote. I haven't needed to pet a chatter. But... I am... Oh boy. Oh, dear God. We're gonna catch him. I love it. I love it so much. Had to pull out my tablet for that one yesterday. Did you animate that? That's pretty awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. It's so fitting. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so fitting. And my sister cleared my stuff out of my storage. Is that a good... Like, do you have your stuff? Does that mean? Like, do you have all your stuff now? Or... I hope that doesn't mean she got rid of all your stuff. It's in her car at home. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I hope you're able to get it soon. Your fishing tackle is worn out? Dang it. So my stuff is home. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, that's probably not Alright, this is probably squid. Yeah. I was at the casino eating steak and eggs. Hell yes. That sounds delicious. That sounds so delicious. Ah, this is definitely squid. Wait, I have a dish of the sea and I haven't consumed it. Dang it. Yeah, whatever, I'll just eat it. Talking mad shit about work as usual with Alex. Oh, yeah. That sounds like a good time, though. That does sound like a genuinely good time. Okay. I cannot believe I forgot to eat my dish of the sea. Okay, we're gonna catch a little sardine or herring little thing. This is fine. The birds on my head. I cannot get over just the sheer cuteness of these trinkets. Ugh, God. What a pain. There we go. We're still going. Gareth, welcome in. How are you? I've decided for sure that I want November to happen. Time to start saving. Oh my god, that's exciting. Tickets are up now for TwitchCon. Like, you could start buying them. They are not? Oh, I saw someone in Baldman's Discord say that he's confirmed for TwitchCon, so I just assumed that's why. Not sure, but I don't think I want to buy one unless Anna gets into Artist's Alley. Might start next month. That's what I thought, yeah, is that it starts like midsummer-ish. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of wavering back and forth. It's literally just money. Like, if money weren't an issue, I'd be there. That's literally it. So I just have to figure that out. I'm good playing Pokemon Scarlet. Aw, I hope you're doing well too, Garof. I enjoyed that game. It was very, like, jank. It crashed a lot. It was glitchy, but the game itself was so fun. Like the 3D Pokemon thing, I hope they, continue to improve on that. Because I think that has a lot of potential. What's your starter? Ooh, Dart asking all the right questions. I did... There we go. Sprigatito! Aw, yay! They're definitely, improved Pokemon-wise, but environment texture-wise is still weird. Yeah, I'm a little... So I don't have a Switch 2, and Pokemon Winds and Waves would have been a game I would have wanted to play. But I still can't justify the insane price point. Like, Nintendo has officially made gaming a luxury hobby rather than a casual hobby. And I'm fine with that. That's my choice to make. But it does kind of suck that they've cut out a lot of, like, people who, you know, who aren't willing to shell out $1,000, like $1,000 on a console. It's quite ironic with their other game, which is coming out in 2 months, Beasts of Reincarnation, which has a great environment. Yeah, I don't even know what to... I don't know. Because I would have gotten Winds and Waves if I, had the console. But I cannot justify it in my head. When the Switch came out, the Switch 2 came out, my husband did ask, like, hey, do you want that, like, for your birthday? And I told him, no, I do not want to spending that much money. Especially while we're still renters and trying to save up. I mean, you could shell out twice the price on a PC and get infinite... Yeah, I agree, Monarch. Like, if I'm gonna be shelling out, I want it to... Yeah. Ooh, make it count. This feels very squid flavored. I can sense it. It's not, but it's, I'll just buy a PC and yeah. Because ironically, like, that last Direct confirmed, like, the bulk of the games that are even available are not console exclusive. Like, the Kingdom Hearts, like, that they let Kingdom Hearts be their magnum opus. Like, big, like, look at this. And it's not console exclusive, and it honestly probably plays better on the other consoles. Like, play it on a PlayStation. Like, that was a little wild to me, I'm not gonna lie. That was, I don't know entirely what to think of the Ocarina of Time, like, remake. I don't have an opinion on it. I do agree that the remake thing is very, like... Plus, if you don't mind piracy, I do, ironically, you just have to wait a few years for them to come out for free. That is a thing. That is actually a thing, too. It was just a partner direct, to be honest, yeah. I will finish reading your message in just a second. Please be a squid. This is not a squid, but it means it catches fast. Okay. Oh, it's a halibut. And the Ocarina of Time is weird. It's one of my favorite games, but I need to see more. Link just looks... Yeah. Baldwin really, hit the nail on the head when he said that, like, when they showed him sleep, they didn't show much, so we don't really have anything to go by. We got, like, a flash of the Deku Tree, and we got Link in a fetal position sleeping as a child. But that his face looked too adult, but, like, it was slapped on a child's body. So it just looked... It's a little bit... Like, he's very good observation there. But, I don't know. Chat made the Direct hilarious for me, but otherwise it was like, well, that's like an hour of my life I'm never getting back, which is fine. It was on stream, so it counted. It counts. Alright. Halibut. I don't know what engine they're using to make their games now, it's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if they're also using AI. Like, if they have, like, their designer team, but that they're using AI in some of it. I don't know. I know that is the direction that businesses are headed anyway. It's like, I look at new jobs. Every job is like, you must have AI skills. I'm like, what skill? Like, you must be familiar with AI. It's more cringe when it's like, you must be able to write AI prompts. Like, why can't I do this work myself? Like, you're hiring a human, not hiring a, like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just so wild that so many of us are very discerning and very like, hey, here are the concerns we have with AI, and then like all these businesses are like, we need AI, we need AI, we need AI. And I get that there is value, to machine learning conceptually, but oh dear God, it's just, I think AI is certainly infested in most large game companies. Yeah. Well, the whole fiasco, even with like Expedition 33, with that they used AI in some of their like concept work. I still don't know what to think of all of that, especially because I don't think the game was not AI produced. The AI was used as a tool, as far as I'm aware. And if anyone knows more extensively about that, please feel free to share, but like, okay, it's getting late and this is not a squid. That too, the Kingdom Hearts poster was upscale with AI. Yeah, exactly, so I wouldn't be surprised, like, AI is being used to enhance stuff. It's like you're just setting up, like you're setting the expectations so high that when people play the game and it's shitty Nintendo graphics, like they're gonna be upset. They're gonna be disappointed. I applied to a graphic design position last week and they asked me if I know how to use AI, and I'm just like, I know how to draw. Why would you want me to use AI? Oh, that makes me so bad, Dart. I'm so sorry. That's annoying. It's like, do you hire a designer or just someone who could plug prompts in? I love Crossworlds, but I'm 90% sure at least part of the code base was written by AI, and that's why it's janky. I sadly would not be surprised. Squid hat. Hang on, let's, what's this hat? Okay, we wear it. Seafoam pudding, nice. Generative AI needs to go and it never should have been made. I'm all for AI that assists with things like medicine, that assists with day-to-day, like, heavy labor, lift, like, AI generated, not generated, sorry, AI, like, heavy lifting that takes away. That way, like, construction workers are AI used for things that are arguably kind of dangerous for humans, and things that could increase quality of life, or improve quality of life for everybody across the world. Like, I'm all for it. Wait, what? Oh, I passed out. Oh my god, I didn't oops. Well, this is just what happens. Okay, streamer got, I don't even know what, but that's fine. This is fine. Thank goodness it costs so much to make it. It should. I hope you're right, because every time I hear about more, what are they called, data centers being built, and the cost on the like, as I'm a nature person. I like wildlife, and I don't like water wasting and all the other issues that it comes with, or like that old, preserved forests are being torn down so that data centers can be put in, or worse, like people's neighborhoods are being stripped so that a data center could go and cause all kinds of awful noise pollution, air pollution, unsightly, like, just, it's just an offensive waste of space, and that is very, like, I don't know, I don't know. So basically for the E33 drama, during one of their trailers, there were AI assets with posters and all that. After the Game Awards show, some people went back to watch the trailers and they noticed that the studio had to come out and say, yes, they used AI to assist them during that time, but they replaced the patent assets with custom-made ones by artists from their concept environmental team. There was a big drama about it until now people are overzealous. That's a wall text. No, actually, I appreciate that, because the thing is, you jogged my memory, because I remember the game itself doesn't have AI, but something in the conceptualization had AI as, like, a placeholder. So I get where some people might be like, hey, you probably should have been more transparent, but, like, the game is not AI, and so I don't know that, in my opinion, I don't know that they deserved the attack that they got. But I also understand why people are overzealous. I don't agree with the overzealousness, because I think people need to... Because the problem with overzealousness is it leads to witch hunts. And I've seen artists who are on the spectrum, like really autistic artists, who are great, and they're just socially a little awkward, but they are phenomenal artists. But I see them get accused of AI, and they don't know how to defend themselves, and they're clearly, like, hurt by it. Or I see people being accused of AI left, right, and center. My biggest fear as a professional writer, with a master's degree in writing, I always have the fear of being accused of writing AI, because I am not tooting my own horn, chat, I promise, but I am an experienced scholar, I am a writer, I am published. I am so scared that someone's going to be like, your writing sounds like AI. Like, I'm an M- user. I love sprinkling M- into my creative writing. I'll sprinkle them into my academic and technical writing as well. As I want to add this in and I don't want to add a new sentence. Or, like, I see some people, like, if your writing looks like this, it's probably AI. I'm like, I use those expressions. Some of them, like, it's just one of those. You guys have to remember, AI is built off of, like, it's trained on real writing. So I'm just kind of in a state where, like, that is a thing that terrifies me. Yeah, and since the game is very popular now, they're saying it's an overrated game, dude. That's not fair. That's not fair. Dashes are awesome. They are, Monarch. They are. And a lot of writers do it. My writing is so similar to AI, not published anything, but it's scary. Yeah. Well, it's just a thought. Like, because I will say in grad school, because the thing is, the people who are checking for AI often don't know how to use the tools. And I say that because, I'm not, there are a lot of people who are lazy, but I'm someone who loves to write. And in my grad school years, I was a solid A, like my master's in writing, I was a solid A 4.0 GPA master's student. That was just who I was. But I remember one of my professors who didn't know me, first assignment, she accused me of plagiarism because she put it through a tool. It was an analysis of 3 Shakespearean sonnets. And I quoted the Shakespearean sonnets, and because the quotations of the sonnets in other passages got flagged as I stole from Shakespeare, she didn't see the sources, so she accused me of plagiarism and then gave me the, like, dishonesty, like, failure. And then I had to go to the dean, and I was sobbing. I'm like, excuse me, I am one of your top student. Like, I bluntly, that's one of the first times, like, humble meters going off. I am not this kind of student, never had been. And then I showed, like, show me the report, show me the plagiarism, show me what got plagiarized. And lo and behold, it was literally just the sonnets, the quotes. And I was like, it's like, you guys realize I cited this. I'm not saying that I wrote these. I'm saying Shakespeare wrote these. And this is an analytical essay. This is an essay analyzing poems. The poem has to be quoted. I was actually furious. And, like, my heart rate's, like, going up even remembering it. Like, that was so... It made me so mad that she took the word of a machine. That she, like, straight up took the word of a machine and then failed me on it. And then the thing is, because I had to go to the dean, and I was begging my case, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm happy. Like, if I did something wrong, I will own up to it, because that's who I am. But I am one of your top students, and you know it. And then when the dean looked at the report and they're like, yeah, you're right. You're actually right. And I had to really, like, plead. And so the dean reached out to the professor and was like, you didn't read the report thoroughly. Like, this is an unfair thing. And so I came back, I think it was like a 97%. I don't know why she took off 3%. I don't care. I got my grade and then I was happy. And I bluntly, like, I had to be on, like, a conference call with her. And I was like, I told her, like, that hurt. Like, I am not that kind of student. Like, I'm a student who works my ass off for these, like, kind of thing. And she laid up, like, she just realized, oh, okay. Like, she calmed down a lot, but I was mad. The teacher didn't like... The thing is, it wasn't that she didn't. It wasn't personal. It was the first assignment, so she didn't really know what kind of student I was, but I was not having it, because I have always been, like, the annoying teacher's pet, and I'm like... I am not a lazy-ass student. Like, I am a neurotic. As soon as the assignment's done, I am working on it. Like, I don't procrastinate. Like, I take my work very seriously. I have 5 degrees. At that time, that was degree number 4 for me, was my English master's. And I like, explained to her, like, you're not working with this kind of student. And I actually bluntly was like, I hope we never have to deal with this again. Like, it was one of the first times when I was like, I'm putting my foot down, because this is not okay. What a hack. Yeah, it was just, she was a little old lady. She was even she's like, oh, I'm so technically challenged, but they're making us use all these things. And I bluntly like, well, then you need to learn how to use it, because you're going to unfairly fail people if you don't. Like, the thing is, I'm being a little more aggressive with the way I worded it, but I was like, yeah, you should probably learn. And it's still, like, a scar, like, today, like, it is very frustrating. And the reason why I bring this up at all is that people are accusing people of writing with AI if their writing is too clean or accurate. And, like, what about those of us who are just smart? What about those of us who know how to read and who spend most of their time reading so our language skills are strong? Like, because that throws us under the bus. I will still be sus about it even if she was nice. Yeah, how many degrees do you have? I have 5. Do you have... Yeah. Oh, I do that. Well, I have been told by some of my mentors, like, people who have doctorates and are established professors, like, you're a threat. You have more degrees. You have more schooling than I have. Like, I've been told that. And the thing is, I'm like, I'm not trying to be a threat either, but I am not afraid to flash that pedigree, for lack of a better way to put it, because I worked hard for those degrees. Like, that kind of thing. But yeah, I have 5 degrees, and I'm probably not done getting degrees either. But yeah. Yeah. Cool stuff. I'm a lot. The fact that I got it all corrected is the all's well that ends well. But, like, there's a Kanye sketch about that from late registration. The thing is, I fought it because I know I didn't plagiarize. I know I didn't cheat. And I love Shakespeare. Like, I minored in British literature because I love British literature, but I love Shakespeare. Like, it's like, don't tell me I cheated on something that is one of my, like, chaos brain, I don't know, autism brain hyperfixations, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I am very fond of Shakespeare. During my master's degree, I was reading 2 plays a week. I almost got through the entire collection. I was so it was just one of those, like, come on, man. This is one of my favorite subjects. Like, I don't know. It's all good, though. It is all good. I got to a similar situation, kind of, but mine was more because the professor thought I didn't give my design portfolio on time, and I was one of the first who handed it. Later on, she failed me, and I had to retake the same module. That is beyond infuriating. It's just teachers who... It's the thing is, people get burned out. They don't give a shit, and then they're not careful. She wanted me to pass the test in 2016. I went to the higher-ups to fight for my rights. She was annoyed. Did you win, Dart? I hope you won. The thing is, and I'm saying this because I've been an educator, and I've been a professor. I've adjuncted. I know the burnout is real, and I see it in my peers, and the thing is more horrifying when they're burned out so hard that they just stop giving a shit. You see, like, I see it, I experienced it on the student end with that professor and parent. Like, she was clearly burned out and just done working with students, and just stuck in a job that she could not whatever. So she was clearly bitter. She was a little bit insufferable, but she saw my side, and eventually she was like, you're right, your work is solid. Like, I actually did get complimented by her, but you get so much burnout. Like, I see it in my peers where they're just like failing students left and right because it's like, come on guys, don't be psychopaths. Like, you're burned out, and that's valid, and that is something I empathize with. But when you're like not caring about your students, there's a problem. I'm stubborn when I know I'm right. It's a bad habit, but sometimes you have to be. It's survival. And maybe it's not like life and death survival, but for me, it's like, this is my academic career. I'm not stopping at a master's degree. I'm getting my doctorate. I don't want, your orange tree wasn't able to grow last night. I wanted the mango tree out here. Okay, so I think I want to chop those down. You know what? Give me a moment. I need to check if a package has arrived. I do want to make sure it's not sitting out there for too long because we have storms coming in. So I'm going to quickly just check. Delivered today. Okay. I'm going to go... I will be right back briefly. I think I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to go see where the package ended up. Just quickly bring it in. But I think we'll do one more day. Yeah, we'll do one more day and then I'll just kind of take it from there. I will be right back, guys. But Dart, stand your ground, and I'm glad that you did. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Sometimes stubbornness is needed. Give me one moment, guys. guys, thank you so much for waiting. You're gonna kill that bird. Wait, is it just chirping up a storm? Thank you all so much for waiting. Okay. Much appreciated. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, do I want to be wearing the squid hat? It's your chance to wear a squid. Let's just put it away. We can change our outfit, though. Okay, let me just put all this stuff away. Ooh, let's take these. Put that away. No, don't eat the squid. Oh my god. Okay. But it is all good, one way or another. Like, it's all just water under the bridge, I guess. For lack of a better way to put it. Alright. Okay, I'm putting these here. Ooh, what's this? Increases your chance to catch rare fish. Yes, please. Where did I? May as well. Oh, I've got roe, which is cool. Let me actually stick the roe here, because that's going to be good for the preserves. No, not here. Dang it, wrong. I'll put the roe here. And actually, while we're at it, let's, I want to smoke all of this. May as well, right? Okay. We got a dish of the sea, got this, one of these. Dr. Harvey, someone dropped you off at the clinic. Harvey, I'm dating you. You passed out from exhaustion. You gotta take better care of yourself and go to bed at a reasonable hour. Billed you 1,000. Screw you. You're supposed to be my partner. Starting tomorrow, Merchant Fleet. Oh, the night market. Yay. Great. This is why I cannot stand Harvey, like the character. He is such a... Oh my god. This is fine, though. Ooh. Gimme. Even if you marry him, he still charges you, if you can believe that. Screw you, also EOS Night Market! Yeah. It's also just too dang real. Like, I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I already know that I'm gonna be billed, like for it, a pretty high amount. And so I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this. Not dealing with it. God, I love all the mushroom trees. Wow, Jesus, okay. It's ancient fruit time. The ancient fruit empire thrives. It rises and it thrives. Okay, my trees need to be here. Now I get it, it's one of the reasons I try to stay healthy since I know the bills will... Yeah, but the thing that sucks is sometimes, you know, we could do everything in our power to be healthy, but life happens. And then for, like, if you have, like, for me, like, the cholesterol stuff is kind of hereditary, so my diet is pretty it's pretty solid now, and but, like, my numbers are still just a little abnormal. And so it's like I need the medical care just because to make sure that it doesn't, you know, become anything worse kind of thing. to follow it up, like to prevent as a preventative care. But South Carolina is also like horrendously bad. Anywhere else, this would actually be preventative, but because I'm what's called pre-existing conditions, meaning because I come with abnormal numbers, I'm no longer being seen as preventative. I'm being seen as quote-unquote diagnostic, even though like I've had this for years. It's not like out of the ordinary for me, but because South Carolina sucks. Like the insurance is awful. I'm being billed as a patient rather than just a healthy person who just has some numbers they need to follow. And it just always like surprises me because, hey, fun fact about most people in the United States, like 80% of the country has high cholesterol. And a lot of those are undiagnosed, like they don't even know they have it because there's no symptoms. And anyone who tells you there's symptoms are full of horseshit. Like there's no symptoms to high cholesterol. You could actually be perfectly healthy, perfectly normal weight, and just, you know, your bad cholesterol's a little high. Is there any states where healthcare is more affordable, or is that just the whole country? It's not affordable, but there are some states, New England area particular. New York was the best insurance of my life. Like, I had to be in an ambulance. Like, I was escorted to the hospital, to the ER by ambulance, and I didn't have to pay for it. Any other state, that would have been bankruptcy. That would have been minimum $6,000 to pay for the little, you know, ambulance joyride. And that was the only thing when I was in the ambulance. I was not entirely with it, but the only thing I was scared of, I didn't care what was happening to me. It was, oh dear God, I can't afford this. I actually do not have the funds to pay for this. That was my whole anxiety, like, during that time. But yeah, some states are better. I won't get into politics. There's a political reason, but I don't want to get into the politics of it. But yeah, some states are better, and some states are just kind of ass backwards. That's a lot. Yeah, I heard tales of ambulance costings. Yeah. Yep. And I have known people who actually did go bankrupt. And you know, I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer. It's just how this country works. For lack of a better way to put it. It's not good. I think I'm just gonna spend the day smoking the fish for selling. I know it seems it's not the most riveting thing. Ooh, if I put the snail in the fridge, do I have like escargot? Is that an option? I don't remember, but now I want to do it. Like, let's put the snail in the fridge and see if... I love this. Aha. Huh. Yeah, let's just grab all the fish. Alright, perfect. Then we can head to the night market. Yeah, but it is, Ooh, I forgot to check the cellar, and then also... Aha. It's a little slow, but it's okay. It is okay. Gotta get my money-making army. Alright. Going nice and strong. But... I need more. Ideally, I'd have more smokers, but this is just what we've got for now. Oh, I probably could also, crack some geodes. So I'll do that real quick. 'Cause why not, right? Oh, seeds. I should have probably said hi to her. But we're good. We're all maxed out, so. It probably couldn't hurt that I try to maybe max out some more friendships, but not quite aiming for perfection at this time. Hey, get off. Not bad. Oh, I remember that being a little bit of a pain. Lobster bisque. Oh, what the heck is that? Is that food? It's escargot. So you can make escargot in this game. The game heard me. It read my mind. Okay. Chat can tell me if any of that was worth it. Alright, I want to head right back. Shortcut right back so I can continue the, yeah. Why am I here again? Oh, these. Wow, I've got more than one escargot. How about that? That's kind of funny. I don't know why, but this is fine. They're almost ready. Okay. Just have one more fish to smoke. Oh, I should probably also check on the state of whatever's happening down here. Okay. Nothing exciting. But yeah, I want the mango tree in the greenhouse. Like, I actually do want the mango tree in the greenhouse. Pierre, as far as I know, is the only place to get to sell, like, the specialized trees, so I may just buy a couple trees off of him. As much as I don't want to give him business. But I may have to bite the bullet on that, because he is kind of necessary for better or worse. Oh, did I can't remember if I checked the mushrooms. But, cool. With her. Not consistent. That's awkward. Oh, I'm gonna go to the saloon, just chat people up, and then we'll call it a night. And then we'll call it a stream. This was a good stream. I'm not gonna lie, I was very low energy in the morning. It's not enough for me to not stream. Like, I don't. But I'm very glad that I did stream. It's you. Wow, I make a lot more money during flu season. That is really scum. God, Harvey's awful. Stream tomorrow? Sadly, no. I've got my doctor's appointment, and I just, yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. I wanted to, though, because I want to stream King's Quest so badly. Because that was the first ever game I ever streamed, or one of the first games. I'm not sure what the first was. It might have been Peasant's Quest, the Homestar Runner parody of King's Quest. But it's very near and dear to my heart. This was like back in, I want to say like 2014. I don't even remember. The timeline is a little blurry in my head. But I do want to go, it's like going back to before affiliate was even a thing. And honestly, me streaming was more just a social thing. There was no like, I don't know. It was just like, hey, I've got this cool game, like kind of thing. But I do want to do a bonus stream. The thing is, I may also just be like, hey, for one day instead of Stardew, let's do King's Quest. But the Stardew stuff survive is okay. Still happy I discovered your streams. I'm so glad, Dart. Yeah, I'm so glad. The pushing for affiliate, I mean, I didn't really push. It just kind of naturally, like, organically happened. I was very lucky that because from my casual fooling around streaming days, I got up to about 200 followers when I was just like vibing. I wasn't even really, but I did get up to 200 followers because it was early Twitch days, where visibility was just a lot better. Not a lot of people were streaming. The people who were streaming were the tech savvy. So the timing was just kind of brilliant for me. And I was also friends with a lot of really big name, like the sort of people who have like tens of millions of views on YouTube, so they're like famous in that regard, like YouTube famous, and they were back in that time, like a triple-digit streamer on Twitch was like that was a big deal. I don't know what like the early days of like massive streaming audiences were like. It's good that you kept going. Now you're a DJ. Yeah, now I'm just like, it's like wholesome but also really degenerate. But it's like, because the thing is, people think when they meet me, because of like the academia, because of the way that I carry myself, and if I'm not comfortable around someone, I will not swear. Like, my language is very polite. When I'm more comfortable, that's when like the more casual stuff comes out. But people think that I'm a prude. People think that I'm like a priss and like a goody two shoes, and I'm not, is the thing. And so it's one of those, it's nice to have a venue like Twitch, or an avenue like Twitch, I should say, where I can just kind of be as unhinged as I want and know that there are other people who are vibing with it. And so I really, I like that. Prude, I didn't watch your YouTube. Yeah, I'm no prude. But the thing is, I got accused of being a prude, like, growing up. And I think in my, like, teens, maybe even early 20s, I started to loosen up a lot. But even, like, late teens, I was loosening up a lot. I probably was a prude for a while, not intending to be. But it's, like, it's hard, like, if you grow up super sheltered and in a really traditional and kind of religious household, it's hard not to be. But I broke away from all that so fast. Ooh, money, rich. But yeah, no prudery here. Look at all of that. Oh my god, that is so joyful. The fishing. I love how Joja Cola is under fishing. Like, that's just so funny to me. But we did it. We made so much money. I still get accused of being a prude. If my friends or family saw what I write in Twitch, they'll go, who are... Yeah, I'm just not. It's not my vibe. I understand what makes people prudes, but the prudes who are in my life, I honestly, half the time, I'm like, I can't stand. Or I'm just like, oh my god, just loosen up. Life's too short for whatever this is. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna wrap up here. We should probably go to the, Okay, I should make a note, get to Ginger Island and get those trees. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I don't know where my brain was for that. In fact, let's write that down. Ginger Island trees. It's today the 11th. June 11th. Get trees off Ginger Island. Stick them in the greenhouse. They aren't growing anyway. Thanks for stream. It was fun. Good luck at your appointment having. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Monarch. Yeah, no, it's been fun. Doctor's appointments at this point, just they tire me out to no end. If I am able to stream in the afternoon somehow, I don't think I will be. So I think I'm just going to be too shot because I know how my brain works. I may stream. I will announce it on Discord, but odds are I probably won't because I think I'll just need the space, and they take it out of me. They've been taking it out of me lately. But thank you all so much for watching. This was genuinely so fun, and I look forward to trying to pop in bonus streams because I really want to do that. Like, specifically because it's June, I really, really want to do that. But we will, if I don't see you all sometime this weekend, which sadly I probably won't, I'll be back to my normal scheduled streams. The YouTube is a thing that happens. There are videos that come out every single day. Some are Sun and Eos, where it's just chaotic banter, and some are my husband's gameplay, where he's, like, actually a good gamer. Let us know about Sun shitting his pants, thanks to Lex. I will keep you all updated. I can't wait when he gets back, what he's gonna say about all of that. Like, I will say. I'm looking forward to that. But until next week, or until next stream,